than the man who came top of the tables in the standings. The percentages won. Duncan Bedzina from Team Malta comes up dry. Frame number 9. And the table turned over to Team Ireland once again.
Yeah, Willie Riley will be glad about that, because all he had in the first session was a break shot that saw Ivan Rizzo come to the table and clear up. So, and this is one of the other bright young stars of this Ireland team, along with Shane O'Hara. He's had an excellent championship. Willie Riley has.
20 seconds.
And
be after the yellows, you think, Sean? Doesn't look like any easy red to start with anyway, but yellows look like the boss.
Yeah, because
yellow ball's in play.
I thought he was just trying to nudge that red out of the way then, because that's possibly covering the yellow.
I think that's his only problem ball. I think you're right, Sean.
He's looking at it now. Yeah, he's tried to develop it straight away, which is always a good thing. He's just looking now, does it pass that red? And I don't think it does.
Does it go into this centre pocket where his hand is now? That's the other option. It may go into that. Oh, gee, it looks like just may go in here, I think.
He's queuing at it, so he thinks it goes, maybe. He's just looking away from it, and he needs to leave the cue ball after this yellow into the middle.
Well, he'll never get a chance to get on it any better than off this yellow into the center.
Tis perfect if it's on. And then, of course, all the rest of them are at his mercy. All the rest look pretty easy. Gone a long way. He's made it difficult. There's no question.
I think he'd like to have been a little straighter on this.
Straight on it. But if it goes, his automatic position looks like it's on.
Yeah, the red's just hiding a little bit of that pocket. He hasn't got a full pocket here, I'm sure. And with having quite an angle on the cut.
The position isn't a problem, because he's got the other yellow back to the middle pocket next. It's just a matter of potting the ball. But you're right, Sean. He's only got half a pocket. Must play it, I think. Does go in the other middle.
That's right. I think he was just having a look just to make sure that it passes into the right-hand side pocket. He's got a lot of work to do, though, if he's going to try and work that cue ball back into position to attack that difficult yellow.
It's getting harder and harder by the second, Jim. He's would have liked to have been on the yellow closest to the top cushion, but it looks like he's hidden behind the red.
And we always say in these games, it's always best to attack your bad ball as early as possible. It looks like Willie, maybe that bad ball of Willie's might be left till the end.
.30 seconds.
Long, dodgy yellow.
Is he trying to get the other yellow into the open as he does it?
Red ball's in play.
Well, that was a difficult attempt. Certainly it would have been a great shot had he gotten it, but the way he played it, it was almost negative, because he was taking the cue ball down to the cushion.
I think he might have been looking for the next one into the middle pocket, actually. Hasn't been a bad result. Good safety. Great safety by Duncan there. Great safety.
Duncan, too, looked awesome. He kicked things off here for Team Malta, and you know, anytime representing a country in a world team event, if they put you out first, you know they're confident in your ability.
He looks very cool too, doesn't he? He's just very calm. It's a great shot he's just played. There's no real possible way he was going to finish there. So the less balls you pot right at the stage, the better off you are. You need as many balls on the table to use to get position on the average ones later on.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's developed that ball away from that corner pocket, while Duncan's still got that red tied up with the two yellows just above the black spot. He just looks like he might be leaving himself an angle to try and develop that red here. He's certainly quite an attacking player, Duncan, and he's done it. But I think it will only still go into that right-hand middle pocket. It certainly won't go into the bottom right or bottom left pockets. What it may do, looking from the overhead shot we see there.
And Willie's been very impressive in this tournament. He is an attacking young man, there's no question of that. But Duncan especially has been fantastic. Red goes in the middle. It looks like the only spot it goes.
Missable. Not today.
Did catch the knuckle a little bit actually, Jim, there.
Screw off this down for the red into the middle pocket. He's snookered himself. Oh, he might be on there.
He's cued his cue very quickly there. Chalked his cue very quickly. He thinks he's on it.
It's on up the top, I think.
Some shape there
On up the
on
top.
Duncan Betsina, and he's missed. Has he covered that pocket? He hasn't. And this is now a fantastic chance for Willie Riley to extend his team's lead to 3 frames.
And I don't think Willie expected to get to the table again. So this is almost like a lifeline. Glorious opportunity.
Yeah, the famous get out of jail free card has been played.
As I said a minute ago, this man's been very impressive in this tournament. Whenever I've seen him, he seems to have just composed himself beautifully and finished off most games he's played.
If he secures this frame, gets to 6-3, you've just taken out the 2 best players from Team Malta. I mean, surely there can be no way back for them. Key shot right here. Position to the last yellow.
I think he'll get up to it, Jim, but I think he would have liked more angles, so he could have just screwed straight up the middle of the table. He may have to... He's a bit straight on this.
Might just try and pinch a little bit the pocket, come back. Top,
Screw back
yeah.
without missing that. He's got to miss that
He's gotta
centre
miss
pocket.
Yeah, miss the centre pocket. He's just above it. And then back across the table, and he should be okay. You see there, he's putting a lot of right-hand spin on
Just
this.
trying to go up the middle of the table. Oh, he's
He
gone
hasn't,
through.
he's gone the other way.
He has got on it. Good shot.
Probably got as much mustard into that cue ball as possible. Great shot from Willie there. And the beauty of this shot.
Double-edged. He's
Even-
double-edged. Over the pocket if he misses, Jim.
Exactly right. Even if it doesn't go in. I mean, ideally, he'd like to see this disappear, but if it doesn't go in, he's going to be leaving Duncan in a world of hurt.
30 seconds.
Whoa.
Well, there was no way he was leaving that over the pocket at that
tell
pace.
ya.
And that's a great shot from Willie Riley.
Well, he's just overrun. Ideal position to the 8. This is going to be played into what we call a blind pocket. And that's where your line of sight is looking away from the intended pocket. Never easy.
Yeah, that cue ball looked like it was going to stop perfect for him. It's just run on.
He's missed it. Well, but he's left a long red with an angle to make it very difficult indeed for Duncan to try and hold position to the 8.
Well, team pressure, Jim. We see it once again, don't we? Unbelievable. He's gone.
I was going to say it's
round the-
impossible. Oh, and he's pocketed the cue ball. I was just going to say it's almost impossible to hold for that. He's going to go around the table and he's lost the cue ball into that corner pocket. And he's just handed the frame to Willie Riley.
Really not enough time there, Sean. He just needed to really compose himself and just think about that really carefully.
Well, it was a mighty flail falling short, but in the end, Willie Riley and Team Ireland extend their impressive lead, 6-3 over Team Malta.
And we see it again here, round the table. And that's a bad mistake, really, because he was never, I don't think he was going to get back in position anyway.
It's in the books now.